This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/TYT for your free trial membership.
First, Libya. Is Barack Obama and the Obama administration, is he a giant pussy in the manner in which he's reacting to Libya?
Well, he's not reacting. There's no reaction. I mean, that's what's the most troubling thing to me, is that there's no reaction.
How should he react?
Well, I think that he should say that we have to remove this person has to go, that Gaddafi has to go. He's got to say it. And we could say Gaddafi, he could say Gaddafi. This person has to go.
But by saying that, does he
doesn't
say we have to do it?
No, but you know what? It doesn't. You don't. You, as a U.S. president, you can say it has to happen. You can endorse the passage of a dictator without saying that we're going to go in there, we're going to bomb the shit out of the place and get rid of him ourselves. I just think he's not taking a position, and the position that the U.S. president should be taking against Muammar Gaddafi is he's got to go. And then after that, okay, Mr. President, how does he have to go? Well, you know, we have to work with other people, with other nations. We have to talk to the United Nations. We have to talk to Italy and France and Germany and the United Kingdom, all these places. And
all those places that used to control Libya in the past.
Well, of course. But what I'm saying is there has to be global participation in the removal of somebody who is terrible. Now, or even just an endorsement of what's going on there right now, even just saying that what's happening in the eastern provinces of Libya should happen all over Libya, and this guy's got to go. I mean, just saying, having an opinion about it is an important thing for the U.S. president to have.
I think they're scared to say anything because
well, clearly
you
they are.
Immediately come out, like for instance, during the Iran protests last year when the president really didn't say much, it's like, because if he does and the regime says, see, the Americans want this to happen.
Yeah.
So I think it's best just to hands off. I mean, it's heartbreaking to watch.
Right.
You're reading it and you're seeing there's like helicopters gunning people down in the streets. There's planes bombing neighborhoods. I mean, people just being shot in broad daylight. You see, it's horrifying.
By the way, the tranquilizer dart worked.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah,
you like
it's very good.
But but if you do it, if you take him out, you're responsible for it.
Well, you are responsible for it, and I'm not saying that we should take him out. I'm not even saying that there should be U.S. military involvement in Libya right now. I'm just saying all the president has to say is, this guy's got to go. Have an opinion.
Side more strongly.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
Say it, but don't do anything. I mean, and don't kid yourself. Getting together with the Europeans is going to
Well, I'm not just saying the
produce
Europeans.
a solution.
I mean,
in
there's
like,
also North Africa. Now there's a lot of sympathy for the people that are protesting in Libya. There's world sympathy.
Is there some danger of being like too late to the sort of social revolution party? That you know?
No, it's just look, in a week or two, those people are either going to be victorious or they're all going to be dead.
Right.
And then it's too late for anyone to really do anything. And really, the question is, what about Egypt? Egypt's right next door.
Yeah. Why did?
I mean, they've got a huge army. What about Turkey?
And also
what about
by saying something, going after, by saying something against Gaddafi, you can just bring the United Nations into. Again, I know that's always a fallback, and it doesn't really exact change upon the world, but very often it gets people going. And I think that by saying something, the American president could start a process at the United Nations.
Well, there's also a fear in saying something that, for instance, remember the first George Bush told all the Shia in Iraq to rise up and fight, and then we're going to sit back and watch you get killed. And we did the same thing in Hungary in 1956 when we misled the Hungarians into thinking, rise up and NATO tanks are going to come in there and save you. And we didn't. We just watched them get gunned down.
And Gaddafi's rallying cry so far has been we're being opposed by the great superpower America, who, as we're arguing here, isn't really doing anything.
Right.
But he's already sort of given his speech in front of the Black Power clenched fists with the American fighter jet in it, in front of a crowd of no one, essentially. Bad PR, by the way.
Yeah,
you got to whip up a fake crowd.
And then also, he wouldn't get out of the car in the rain. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That he was going to give a big speech, and it's like, it's raining. I'm going to stay in. How tough a dictator could he really be? But I also think that when you look at Libya and you look at Gaddafi, it's different than Mubarak. It's different than even Ben Ali, who wasn't there as long and is not as powerful, and it's not as
in Tunisia.
In Tunisia, yeah, and of course the petroleum power of Libya is very different as well than from a place like Tunisia. But I just sort of I feel like we're not. I don't want to hear this president say we're going in, guns blazing. I want to hear him say, we got to Gaddafi's got to go. We have to side with the people who are fighting him, and we have to get some sort of a coalition of diplomacy together to make this happen.
Get a load of Netflix. They deliver the movie to your house, no late charges, free shipping.
You can watch thousands of movies or TV shows straight on your PC or on your television through a gaming console.
Netflix.com/TYT. Free trial membership. You get Netflix all over you.